Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm glad you started clapping because I was going to ask for it. Can we put our hands together and clap for Milt? I was so empowered. I mean, Milt, that was really wonderful. And I just thank God for His grace on your life. Thank you. I'm taking that $5, really. First of all, some of you ladies already came to me. Can we do something about this? Because it feels like I'm in an airplane. You know when you're coming down, you can't hear anything? Okay, thank you, somebody. Because I talk loud anyways. But some of you actually came to me and were so gracious to me. And that alone, because really what every single person in this world is looking for is validation and some kind of acceptance by all people. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is speak to you from the heart. Because the most important gift you can give to somebody is one that comes from the heart. So I'm not going to speak to you to be politically correct, right? I'm going to speak to you from the heart. And when sisters get together, they can do some awesome things. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Can you give yourselves a round of applause? Really, really, really. Because like he told you, one thing I know how to do is to step outside the box. I can't be contained. And I make no excuses for it. So that's what I'm going to share with each and every one of you. But before I do, let me tell you a little bit about myself. Because it's impossible to minister where you haven't bled. Anybody? I feel like I'm leaning over this thing. Okay. See? Ooh. Thank you. I want you to smile, laugh. It doesn't matter what was. Because laughter is very therapeutic. Embrace who you are, make no excuses for it. If I can come all the way from Africa, y'all, and America is the greatest country in the world. Can we give USA a hand of applause? I am not kidding. I mean, somebody say, yeah, right, but what about me? What about me? No, but we can talk about it another day. So let me just take 2 minutes to tell you a little bit about me so you know from whence I came. Like I said earlier, I can't be contained. I like challenges because no true change can come without a challenge. So the sooner you kind of thrust yourself into it, the sooner you're going to get to your final destination. Anybody? Amen. Okay, I need you to participate. I don't do one of those woo things. I can't do it. So I'm here so we can all minister to one another. Is that cool? All right. First of all, I'm a Catholic, so whatever you're don't think, yeah, we don't do that thing over here. No, it's time that we start doing that over here and free ourselves, right? Okay. So my name, there's a couple people are laughing. That's all I need. Just 2 people. 2, 3, 4, 9 and 10. That's great. So by way of education, I have a BA from Howard University. I have a Jewish doctorate degree in law from American University. Short form JD. Like everyone else, life happens, right? Somebody got it. Life happens. There's no one here except for the little ones who doesn't understand what I mean when I say there's no one that life doesn't happen to. But unless you're ready to really go through life and be who you're meant to be, then if life doesn't happen, then you're not living any life at all. Because if you haven't been through something, you have nothing to tell anybody else or share with anybody else. So it's going through that you learn. Now, years went by and things happened and life happened. And then we can talk about it. This is not the right forum for it, but this is the place to share with you. Now, my husband and I have been in so many businesses. We have 3 wonderful daughters, 2 of them in college. I have a 21-year-old, Frostburg State University, in graphic design. They're all honor roll students. They own their own businesses. I have an 18-year-old, Towson. She's honor roll student. See, what I want you to hear from me today, whatever I share with you is not to impress you, because I truly don't care. Listen to me. Because I live very authentically. I live and believe in who I am. If you happen to like me and embrace me, I'm grateful. Do you follow what I'm saying? But I make no qualms for who I am. Slightly before we got started, I got a chance to talk to Susan, if you don't mind. I'm not putting our business. We're sisters. And when I gave her a compliment, she wasn't sure how to take it. And I pulled her, and I said, no, that's wrong. And there's nothing wrong. I said, if I give you a compliment, it comes from the heart. I don't do that thing when people don't mean it to say it. If you have a 30-some-year-old and you look as good you look, it's a blessing. And I meant that from the bottom of my heart. Because when I tell people I have a 21-year-old, they say, you really? But I take care of myself. Because it's not how long we've been in the world, but what we do to put ourselves together. The way I want to look and feel when I'm 83 is what I did 30 years ago. I was once morbidly obese, anybody. I can go into that a little bit. But just like Milt said, it's about making decisions for what you want out of your life, no matter names, right? So we own quite a few businesses. I started writing books, but I'm going to talk to you. If you want to get something from me for free, please pay attention, because I have a free gift. At the end of my presentation, I'm going to ask 3 questions from something that I've said. The 3 people, respectively, who answer it correctly is going to get a free copy of my book. Can you all clap for me at least? That's free. Some people pay for it, okay? Thank you. I told you I'm not your I make some noise, okay? I can't take this, too cold for me. I open it up. My books are out there for those of you that may be interested in taking a look at them. So we own quite a few. My speaking engagement, I'm just trying to contain it for you. I own quite a few websites. We own our own publishing company because I wasn't going to let anybody tell me that I wasn't good enough. Because the minute you subject yourself to somebody else deciding whether you have the right to exist and be you, you're done. So I never give anybody that power because I have it within me. And I'm willing to work hard to get what I deserve in life. Because in life and business, you don't get what you deserve or want, you get what you negotiate and make happen. And I'm not afraid of hard work. Anybody here? Yeah. Come on, I have somebody in the house, right? Thank you, Susan. Somebody's there is with me. Thank you, Susan. MargaretSpeaks.com is one of my motivational websites. Margaret's Sisters Living on Purpose is another one because I've traveled. I've spoken. AOL is one of my clients, American company, FBI, Department of Treasury, everywhere. I mean, whatever, colleges and universities, University of Maryland call me very often, all of it, because I decided to be who I am and own myself and make me excuses. Now, my bestseller is called How to Succeed Against All Odds. Now, what else? Okay, been married 23 years and more. Getting ready for 25-year anniversary. Don't you know? Thank you so much. Woo, I got a friend over there. She got excited. Thank you, thank you. Like, what is this thing about her clapping? I want us to celebrate each other. Celebrate ourselves. Because the minute you enjoy a good thing in somebody else, goodness will come to you. Just the same basic law of attraction we talk about. What you do not appreciate will never come to you. Did you know that? Whatever goodness you hate in somebody else, forget it. That's not the right part. Let me, but it's the truth. Do you follow what I'm saying? It took me years to realize it. When I struggled with weight, I couldn't stand anybody who looked like they had a little shape on them. Anyone? But when I began to compliment them, things changed. It's important. You never receive anything you hate on somebody else. So, ha-ha moment there. So my platform that I'm going to speak to you on today is called Women Empowered to Achieve the Possible. I founded that organization, Women Empowered to Achieve the Possible. It's called Witati. And it's witati.com or margaretspeaks.com and none of those. Why that platform is important is that all through the years as I've traveled, internationally and nationally and locally, I find that a lot of women find it very difficult to be themselves and live authentically. But can I share something with you? The moment you can trust yourself, you will know how to live and lead your life and lead the lives of others. When I talk about trusting yourself, I'm not saying you shouldn't consult other people when you want to do something. But when you know who you are and who you are, you will know when to believe in yourself and do something. If I trusted other people, people always tell you that you can't do it. So I found that women need a platform to help them do something they always think it can be done. Because the truth of the matter is this: when you pursue that which is possible to achieve, then you achieve mediocrely. But when you aspire to go towards achieving something that is impossible, then you achieve that which is possible. Am I making sense? I had my first exercise video, I had a penny to my, you know what? Because for me, money is not the asset, you are the asset. When I believe that I can do something, I have it all cooked up in my head, then I go after it.